From Baldwin Creek Elementary, this is the Bobcat News. With your anchors, Shanti Junker and Braden Baker. Where every Bobcat matters every day.
Welcome, Bobcats.
Welcome. How many of you have ever watched Sesame Street? Today is Cookie Monster Day, so here's a trivia question about Cookie Monster. Today is Cookie Monster's birthday. How old is he today? A, 51, B, 35, C, 39, or D, 47?
The students of the month have shown their teachers traits such as perseverance and optimism. These students of the month for October are
For 4th grade, Jasmine Marcus, Allie Kitchen, Jackson Burkle, Kiri Parker, Paige Sanders, Fisher Pays Barreto, and Nathan Leafgreen.
For 5th grade, Georgia Chance, Ava Gerlach, Erica Lane, Violet Harris, Brinley Hoyt, Cody West, and Caleb Hamilton.
Artist of the Month is Rain Glick. Miss Wilhelm would like to nominate Rain Glick as November's Artist of the Month. Rain has emerged as a leader in her class. She is enthusiastic, organized, and a fantastic artist. Congratulations, Rain. Keep up the good work.
Athlete of the Month is Paxton Collingshead. Paxton is always willing to work with other students. He uses his great knowledge of sports to be a great teammate while still maintaining a competitive edge. High five, Paxton.
Let's check in with Kaylin and Kennedy to see what is going on in sports.
I'm Kennedy.
And I'm Kaylin.
And we're here with your sports information.
Lander Strikers is starting up in November. They will be training for the Turf Wars tournament. It is an indoors tournament in Laramie. Train hard and good luck, soccer players.
There were so many swimmers that did well at the Spook Splash. It would be too hard to report all of the individual results. Here are all of our Bobcats who competed. Talk to them and ask them how they did. Katie Anderson, Britt Richards, Sierra Hampton, Kaylin Brinkman, Mackenzie Fixter, Emily Playstead, Ruby Johnson, Sammy Floyd Hamilton, Paisley Roseberry, Olivia Barney, Finn McFadden, Jacob Rudd, Carter Playstead, James Martins, Caleb Hamilton, and Paige Wood.
Okay. The Lander Swim Club will be traveling to several meets in November. Those meets include Casper, Cody, Jackson, and Riverton.
Junior Jazz is going on. Go cheer for your fellow Bobcats.
Hockey has already started. 4 kids are participating in hockey. Cash Chance, Trevor Eckhart, Coulter Hakola, and William Oland. Okay, good luck in hockey.
And now for the sports joke.
Why did the baseball player go to jail?
I don't know. Why?
Because he stole second base.
Now we are going to check in with Olivia to find out what the weather will be like next week.
Hi Bobcats, today I'm going to travel into the future to find next week's weather forecast. For Monday, November 5th, the high will be 46 degrees and the low is 26 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. On Tuesday, November 6th, the high is 44 degrees with a low of 24 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. Wednesday, November 7th, the high will be 41 degrees and the low will be 24 degrees with a 10% chance of precipitation. Next, on Thursday, November 8th, there will be a high of 46 and a low of 28 degrees. There will be a 0% chance of rainfall. Finally, on Friday, November 9th, the high temperature will be 45 degrees and the low of 25 degrees with a 10% chance of rainfall.
Katie is interviewing Miss Jordan to get some information on the Newbury Book Club.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Jordan and we are going to talk about Newbury Book Clubs. What is a Newbury Book Club?
The Newbury Book Club is kind of set up, and it's about reading books that have won the Newbury Award or the Newbury Honor. All of the books are on the bulletin board on this side and the other side. You'll see the book covers. And if you read and take an AR test and pass the test on one of these books, there's hundreds to read, you will get your picture put up. You can kind of maybe see some in the background, like Hatchet is a popular one. Your picture will get put on the cover of the book. And it's a way to celebrate reading these award-winning books.
What do you do in a Newbury Book Club?
It all depends on the book, Katie. You've been in several, so you kind of know some. You've done some. There's always a treat, okay, of some kind. Like Hatchet, since it's a book about survival, we talk about survival. There's sometimes different crafts we might do. Charlotte's Web will make spider webs. Different books have different activities, but there is always a treat.
Right. How many people need to read a book in order to have a book club?
Okay, that's a good question, because I kind of started talking about it, but I didn't finish. 10 kids. So if you're looking at all these covers and you see like 8 or 9 pictures on a book, read that book, because you might be that final person to read it, that then it qualifies for a club or celebration.
Okay. How do we know when a book club is?
I'll either mention it to you guys, to mention it on the news the week before if I know it that far in advance, or it will be on the bulletin board right under where it says watch for these upcoming book clubs, and I'll put titles and dates on there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
I might mention that it doesn't matter if it's 4th or 5th grade that reads the books. It's 10 regardless. It could be like 3 4th graders and 7 5th graders or vice versa, whatever the numbers are. It's just 10 total. And we meet for 4th grade, it's during your 4th grade lunch and recess, and for 5th grade, it's during 5th grade lunch and recess. And it's usually Mondays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you having a tough time finding a book to read? The news team has a few recommendations for you.
Hi, I'm Grace, and the book I recommend you is called 3 Times Lucky. It's a very good book, and it's about this girl named Mo trying to solve mysteries about a car crash, a hurricane, and a kidnapping. And yeah, and so I really recommend this book.
The book I recommend is Rascal. It's about a kid who catches a raccoon and keeps him as a pet, and they become very connected, but there's something sad that happens in the end. You'll have to read to find out.
The book I recommend is The Hunger Games. It's a fun adventure that shows strength and courage. There's only one survivor in the end. You'll have to read to find out.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and I'm here with the book Hello Universe. It's a new Newbury, and I totally recommend this book. It's from 4 different perspectives, and it's from a bully. The first perspective is from a bully who bullies everyone. His name's Chet. And then the second perspective is from a boy named Virgile. He doesn't think he fits in. The third perspective is from a girl named Valencia. She's deaf. And the fourth perspective is from a fortune teller called Kiara, some way. And so it's from 4 different perspectives, like I said, and I totally recommend this book.
I recommend this book, Splendors and Glooms, because it's sort of like a mystery, and it takes place in London, and it's about this girl, and it's her 12th birthday, and a puppeteer comes over, and then after her 12th birthday, she vanishes, and then everybody looks forward to the puppeteer, because people think that he might have taken her, and then the puppeteer also has 2 orphans, and then they try and find the girl.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and I'm here with a book recommendation. I recommend Swift Rivers. It's about a boy that gets turned out by his mean-spirited uncle and logs some giant logs down the Mississippi River to St. Louis.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm recommending the book Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nymph. It's about this mouse whose husband died and her son is really ill. So she goes talks to this owl, and the owl says she should go see the rats who live in a secret house.
Hi, I'm Paxton, and I'm recommending the book Stormbreaker. It's the first book of a big series, and the main character is called a 14-year-old boy named Alex Ryder, and he works for a spy agency in London. This particular book has him going to London to try to save a computer virus, and you should really read this book.
Hi, I'm Kennedy, and I'm recommending the book Bud Not Buddy. It's about a boy who was at an orphanage but then got sent to a foster home, and he escaped from the foster home, and then he ran away towards a train to try and find his father, and there's a really unexpected turn at the very end. I would really recommend this book.
There have been a few problems in the hallways. We have some reporters covering these hallway issues. Paxton will talk to Miss Stephen about respecting things that are hanging on the walls. Georgia will talk to Miss Stigers about the hallways at recess time, and Erica will talk to Miss Etter about the hallway transitions.
Hello, I'm here with Miss Stephen to talk about hands dragging against the wall. What things are getting destroyed when students are dragging their hands across the wall?
Well, most teachers have student work hanging in the wall, and so often if kids are dragging their hands across that, it can damage student work.
Okay. Why shouldn't we drag our hands across the wall?
Two reasons. Well, the main reason is that it's disrespectful, and it's disrespectful because it damages student work, and it makes noise for the classrooms that are on the other side of the wall, and so it's disruptive to them as well. And it makes marks and gets the walls dirty, and so then the custodians have to take care of that too.
All right. Is there anything I didn't mention that you'd like to add?
I also think it's important to mention that, when teachers are using magnets to hang things up on their walls, that the magnets need to stay on the walls where they are. They're not fair game to just take. Oftentimes, those are going missing, and so just make sure that you're respectful to the school property.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Stigers, and I'm going to ask her about coming in and out from recess. What should our voice level be when coming in and out from recess?
Needs to be at a 0.
Okay. How can we get better at this?
I think the number one thing is to always stay in line and looking at the person's head in front of you. So if your head's forward, you're not talking to the person behind you.
Why should we be quiet in the hallways?
Well, we have kids that are always learning, and when 4th grade's going out for recess and coming in from recess, 5th grade is still in learning, and if we're at a 0 and if we're being respectful, then we're not stealing their learning time.
Okay. Is there anything I didn't mention that you would like to add?
I think just being respectful and responsible with our voice level and being safe with our voice level will help everyone around us.
Thank you, Mrs. Stigers.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Etter, and we're talking about the hallway procedures. Where should our hands be when you're walking down the hall?
We should keep our hands to ourselves. I like to keep them here in front or off by the sides or possibly even in your pockets or maybe to the back of you. We don't like your hands out or banging on the walls because it kind of interrupts these classrooms that are right here.
What should your voice level be?
Your voice level should be at a level 0 at all times in the hallway.
Why is it important to do this?
It's important to do this so we won't disrupt all the learning that's going on in the classrooms while classes are walking down the hallway.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Just keep it at a level 0 at all times so all the learning can continue to happen in the classrooms.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a lot of good information to remember.
But I know we can do it. Now for this week's reminders. The Jeffrey City 4th and 5th graders will be in our school Tuesday. Keep an eye out and you might see Mr. and Mrs. Hemingway hanging out with the students.
Ben Michelson, author of The Touching Spirit Bear and many other great books, will be here on Friday, November 9th to talk with us about writing. We will have an assembly for 4th grade and one for 5th grade.
Keep reading those AR goals and keep walking to earn those blaming Bobcat miles.
Now for the answer to the trivia question. If you guessed D, 47, you know something about Cookie Monster. See you next week, Bobcats.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on the Bobcat News.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.